What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? YouTube Raider Nation. Welcome to the live game recap. You already know. Got my boy with me.
What's the deal, man? What is the deal?
Rundown. What is up, man?
Tough one, bro. Tough one. This shit hurts, man, because it's like we close. We're fucking close, bro.
Yeah.
We're fucking close.
Yes,
it's like the defense played their ass off. Defense showed that they for real. You know what I mean? Offense just didn't take advantage of none of the opportunities presented. You know, you come away with only 6 points with all them takeaways we had. Like, to keep stat. You feel me? Like, you can't, especially with that short field. You know, you can't fuck around and not come up with no points, bro. Like, so, you know, I know we having that discussion in the group chat. Like I said, I put 60% of this on Aiden O'Connell. 60%. You know, I feel like, you know, it's a big part of why we lost the game. It's a big part. If he was at least more accurate in certain spots, you know, we'd definitely be in the game. So, I mean, what's your take on it?
I mean, out of all the games that he started, I think he made the most rookie mistakes this game, at least from what I saw. He started off the game really good, but like there was just a lot of mistakes he made at the end. I think wanting to be, you know, that guy, wanting to come through again, you know, for the team. He might have forced some throws like that one of Jacoby Myers when he was double teamed and had no chance of catching it to the end zone. You know,
I like that.
Yeah, you know, and if you look, like Mayer was open for what looked like a first down, you know, we could have just kept moving the chains. But I mean, it's rookie mistake, you know, and the game's getting close. Like I said, the second half of the game, it looked like he was really shook, you know, like you could see it like in his eyes whenever he would make a mistake, you know, like he was just he knew it, you know, like right away. And I think like I said, out of all the games, I think he made this game, he made the most mistakes that I've been able to like at least point out, you know, like that was like, nah, dog, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it, like you said, though, it was a hard loss, especially, you know, how we started the game off. It's like, all right, we're in this, you know, and we're still in it, you know, we only lost by 1 touchdown, you know. So I mean,
the whole time. But we was in the game the whole game.
We were in it the whole game, you know.
And that's what fucking hurt. Like, so I mean, it's timely mistakes too, you know. Trey Tucker catches that one pass. Yeah. We're down there now, you know. Now maybe we can run the ball, shit like that. But I mean, it's just with Aiden O'Connell, all right. And obviously, these last couple games, we got to separate things. So as far as the coaching side of things, as far as AP's job, he didn't show me enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you done came in this motherfucker in Miami and you only lost by a touch. You only lost by 1 touchdown. So he didn't show me enough for me to be like, all right, bro, he knows how to get the team prepared. The team is ready. So in the grand scheme of things, that's the good. That's the positive. You know what I mean? We done found a coach that knows how to get his players motivated, even playing these top teams that we see that are top teams in the league right now. Okay, sure. But as far as Aiden O'Connell, what I've said, I would love for him to be the guy. But as of today, man, I'm drafting competition, bro. I'm drafting competition because he ain't shown enough for me to be confident to get this man a full year. It's just he ain't shown enough. And we're dating back all the way to his first start. You know what I mean? We got to date back to the first start. Now, obviously, I've always said that first start is that's more on McDaniels than the staff. But
yeah, that was.
when he started to now, he's shown some things and some traits, but not enough, right? Not enough for me to be like, that's a franchise. That's our franchise, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many good quarterbacks next year. Too many good quarterbacks in this draft for me to be comfortable with saying I'm going to give O'Connell a full year. Now, is that me saying that I'm giving up on him during the season? No, he can definitely change my mind. There's more games left. Yeah. But just as far as we're looking at the totality of it, we got to think ahead, bro. Is he the long-term guy? So far, no. So far, no. You know? I didn't have a win this game. Hey, salute everybody in the chat, man. Salute. Man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Man, $400 lost. Hey, but you
Alan.
You got to see a game though. All right, here is the game. Salute.
Salute Milkabeezy. My brother said he lost money on this game too.
Man, I ain't put nothing on this motherfucker. I was scared. Mr. Raider Nation. Yes. Yeah, without scoring 20. Yep. Another game. I mean, I put this really on. I mean, yeah, we do need Colton Miller back, BZ, but it's like, look, okay, because we was having this conversation in the group chat too. You know, Darian, respect to him, of course, but he says the offense is on the O-line. I'm like, bro, how much time does he need? You feel what I'm saying? How much time does he need? Yeah. Let's be real with ourselves here. We asking this line to get this man like 8 seconds, 10 seconds. Like, bro, he can't get rid of the ball in a timely fashion. This is the thing, right? And this is what's killing us. The next thing that's killing us is that this man ain't mobile. He's not mobile. You know what I mean? It's obvious, that's the obvious thing. Of course, you scout him and you do all that. You obviously know ain't no count not mobile. But think about it, right? 4th and 6. Look how much time this man had on that 4th and 6 on that last one, bro. I can argue to you with a mobile quarterback. That's the first down. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times in this game where he's just sitting back there trying to read with a mobile quarterback, bro. That's the first down. And the drive continues to move. That's just what it is.
We all know he's a pocket passer, in our game.
You said what?
I said we all knew he was like a pocket passer, though.
Yeah, you know, and it's cool. But with that, you need your O-line to be top 5, bro. You need your offensive line to be a top 5 offensive line in today's NFL if you have a just traditional pocket passer. But we don't have that type of offensive line. We got a type of offensive line that's like they could be fringe maybe 18 if you had a mobile quarterback. Everybody be like, oh my God, look at this offensive line, bro. If we had a quarterback that could move.
I really saw some big plays that Illuminor gave up that really showed how much we're missing Colton Miller, because Illuminor is just flat-footed. You know, he has no footwork at that left side at all. Like it was bad to watch, you know. And I'm not gonna say having Colton Miller back like that's gonna change everything. You know, obviously he's a big piece of it, though. I honestly thought he was gonna be back. You know, I saw he was practicing and everything. He was back at practice and everything, and then to see him inactive, I was just like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So. Once again, shout out to everybody for being here in the chat. You know, it was a tough loss. You know, we fought hard and we stood in it, you know, with one of the best offenses in the league, you know. So that has to account for something. You know, our defense is showing up still every week, and I like how you said for the amount of turnovers we got and to not get nothing to see for it. You know, when you look at it on paper, the score should have been a lot higher than what it was.
Right, and I'll tell you this, man. I mean, another glaring stat: no run game today, right? Yeah. No run game to speak of, and that's glaring. And what's funny is I was talking to my pops, and I have an idea I want to run by you too. We're gonna talk about it on live and all. But I was talking to my pops for the game, and I was like, bro, I know everybody's cool with Aiden O'Connell, but I need to see what he does when the team says you're not going to have Josh Jacobs today. That's what I need to see. Because that's what it's going to boil down to with this team, bro. With this team and the quarterback play, it's going to boil down to when you don't have number 8, can these motherfuckers win you a game? And right now, he ain't shown the ability to be able to win us a game. Now, that first half, I'm like, okay, That they got me excited. They got
I was hyped that first half.
Right. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, bro, you met, but see, they made adjustments in that second half to the cover. And they made adjustments on how they were playing, and he got confused. He got confused today.
Yep. Not only that, I mean, but like that one pass that his first interception, Ramsey's first interception, if it would have been a little bit more in front of Jacoby Myers, like a little bit more in stride for him to catch it and run with it, instead of having like it looked like he damn near had to stop, you know, to try and make a play for it. And if you look at Ramsey, he was reading O'Connell the whole time. You know,
I'm telling you, bro, that was Tucker. I'm telling you, that was Tucker.
I think it was Jacoby Myers. I think it was. Jacoby
we got to look at it. Let us know who that was on the first
interception.
Yeah, because my thing was, I'm thinking it's Tucker because one, you throwing that, and obviously Jalen Ramsey outweighs and is way taller than Tucker. Right? He's a bigger human being. So obviously, if he wants to push his ass out the way, he's going to do that. If that's Jalen Ramsey. Right? And Trey Tucker about like 5', whatever. Jalen Ramsey about 6'2", something. So he gonna push his ass out the way. And two, Tucker or whoever it was, right? This motherfucker, he stopped on the route. He stopped on the route a little bit.
Yeah,
he didn't come back to the ball. You know what I mean? Kind of stopped and
expected it to just. He waited for the ball to come to him instead of like try to reach out for you.
And against a corner like this, bro, you can't fucking do that. You cannot do that against a corner like that. So that's shit you got to learn. You know what I mean? But
shout out to Rafa.
We seeing him. Rafa, hey, salute. The Renfro play was sweet. It sucks because we didn't capitalize, bro. You know, like the defense. I fucking said it too. If the defense played like how they played in Detroit, which they just did, we have a chance to win, bro. If the defense plays like this, we have a chance to win every fucking game.
Yeah, no, real shit though.
That's the sad reality of the team we fucking like and love. That this fucking defense is finally to a point where they can fucking keep us in a game, the whole goddamn game.
Against a high-powered offense like that.
Just score, bro. Just score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, look at Beasley, that Renfro play though.
Man,
that hurdle he did, man.
Bro,
shout out to Renfro on that.
My fucking camera going stupid. He's back, but. Well, I'm like, bro, if I'm to the point now, you say, if this defense hold a motherfucker to under 20, we gonna win. If we hold them to under 23 points, under 25 points, bro, we can fuck around and win the game.
Well, yeah, what was I don't mean to cut you off.
Neck injury, yeah.
I didn't see that. I didn't actually see that. I don't know where I was. I think I stepped away from the TV, but what happened?
It happened in like the first quarter, I believe. I mean, that's why you saw so much of Palomar. You know, that's why I like him. I like Palomar.
Yeah.
But I told my dad even at halftime, I'm like, bro, that's gonna mess the communication up in the back. Because F caused a lot of that shit in the backfield back there.
Yeah, he's captain.
Yeah, he's captain back there. And you know, it showed a little bit. But it's talent. You know what I mean? I saw a lot of people like, oh, Epps was sucking this game. No, bro, relax. I like Epps. Everybody take the first goddamn opportunity they can to say Epps sucks. No, he does not suck, bro. I'm tired of people saying that. I don't know why people be saying all that.
Peters again, man. He continues to show me things that I know he had the pick six and he ran it back, and you know, he has a couple of plays here and there, but man, it just seems like he just does not want to tackle. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is with him, man. That shit pisses me off. I see him and I'm yelling at my TV like, what the fuck are you doing, Peters? Like, run to him, dude. Like, that is your job. Run to fucking the ball. Run to where the ball is at, you know?
Now we talk about we need to get a fucking quarterback. And we need to get a fucking corner.
Yeah, and like how you said, Aiden hasn't showed me enough to be like, oh yeah, he's the guy. He's doing enough to win us games those last two games, and he had opportunities this game to keep us in this game, and he made some really bad choices. You know, that's on him. He's gonna have to own it and live up to it. His rookie mistakes. You know, he is a rookie. Only his real like third game starting. You know, or real third game starting. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm still happy what I saw from the team, and I see that we can still be competitive for the rest of the year as long as we clean some things up. Like penalties was crazy today. Like, you know, we haven't had that many penalties called on us. Like the last 2 games have been really clean. You know,
and this is why. See, you take you take it all in the same aspect. Like I'm not even. Yeah, I'm salty about the loss. I'm not even gonna count. Like I said at the beginning, this shit hurt because you're like, fuck, we close. But
yeah,
I'm not mad because I take all this shit into the perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what? We evaluate. I'm looking more at this like evaluation.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, playoff. You know, bro, like I'm evaluating. You feel what I'm saying? So with AP in the first half and this coaching staff, they fucking pissed me off a little bit. I said it in the chat, bro. Like you too fucking conservative in that fucking first half. Fucked us off. And I told everybody that I was talking to at halftime. I'm like, bro, we're too conservative against a team like this in the first half to be thinking like, oh, we can go in the second half and win this game. No, bro.
Facts.
In that first half, I would argue to you if we would have just fucking on them 2 final drives in the first half, and if we would have got aggressive and tried to get down the field, right?
At least
get
try
3 points, get 3 points out of maybe fuck around and get 6 points, 2 field goals, whatever the case. But we're looking at a different type of game. Now you're talking about we just need a field goal at the end of this shit to win. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like too fucking conservative in that first half. But I will say in the second half, he cleaned up the penalties. Penalties got cleaned up. Execution was better. Tackling was better. You feel what I'm saying? So that shows me he made adjustments in the second half. Like I said, with AP, I can roll forward. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with AP right now.
I'm cool with removing the interim from that tag right there and naming him the head coach. I'm cool. He done showed me enough. But Aiden, no. Too much motherfucking talent, bro.Oo much talent in this draft for me to pass on. I'm sorry.
No, that's real shit. And like how you said, get competition. You know, that only makes you better. You know, if you get some kind of competition.
Now, you draft a motherfucker. You know? Now, it's something to be said. If you draft the first round motherfucker, you need Aiden beat him out, and it's like either Aiden is that good or we just drafted a dud. But you feel like if you fucking around hovering over that 6 range again, 6, 7 again, man. If you don't fuck, I think Champ Kelly and them gonna be like, yeah, man, fuck it. Grab one of them quarterbacks, bro. Caleb say he want to come here, do it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I take Caleb. You wouldn't take Caleb in that game right there?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, when you see this is how I look at it. When I always take players that are in college with a grain of salt, unless you're like a wide receiver or a running back, like you show that speed and like, you know, that's really what it comes down to in the NFL, like speed and skill, you know, when you play like a quarterback position like that, like, and then you got to remember, like you're playing up against people like your own age, you know, when you come to the NFL, you're playing like up against grown ass men, you know, like
the only reason I would say we can win this game, and see, I'm not gonna go on no limb and say no crazy ass shit like, oh, we're scoring over 30 points, we get 40. No,
but the mobility
that's my point. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. All I'm saying is, at least with a quarterback like Caleb Williams, cool, maybe he has that type of game like how Aiden had where he's passing the ball, he got like an interception or 2, right? But at least a couple of them drives, he's gonna fuck around and extend the play. You know what I mean? And that shit to Trey Tucker that we saw Aiden do, he's going to do that shit more often. And if not that, he's going to run for a first down. All I'm saying is, like my man BZ said right there in the chat, we need a dynamic motherfucker, bro. We need a dynamic
figure out if that was Trey Tucker or Jacoby Myers on that first Ramsey interception. Anybody in the chat figure that out?
Oh, yeah. Let us know.
I honestly think it was Jacoby Myers, but it could have been Trey Tucker.
Bro,
but it doesn't matter regardless, you know. And to touch on what you said too about the time management in the first half, I said it in the chat. Like we had, I don't know how many seconds we had left, like before the end of the half, and we let like about 18 seconds run off that fucking clock.
Bro.
You know, and exactly like you said it, and it's like, yeah, I think even the announcer was saying it, like against a team like this, you gotta be aggressive, you know, like they could put up points anytime.
Like, if this is the Jets, cool. I understand. Like last week, I understand doing some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because their offense is dog shit. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, you're going against a bad offense. But this week, this offense can score. Even if they're struggling, they'll still find a way to fucking score. Yeah. So you have to put teams away at a certain point, or just put your foot on their necks. Like next week, you can't do that shit next week. You know what I mean?
Kansas City next week. Shit.
How many times have we seen Mahomes? We try to be conservative, and we see this motherfucker at the end of the games kill us off of that fucking mistake because we were conservative. Now he scores a touchdown when we've been looking for field goals and shit and just trying to conserve clock. Now he fucking scores a touchdown and we lose the game. That's what just happened. We got to stop doing that. So I hope he learns from that mistake. That's one.
Yeah.
But he has some very good moments too.
That was one of my biggest issues with McDumpshit, our last fucking head coach, is that he would waste too much clock before the half and not be aggressive enough to try and go for it. You know, like with us, I think right there where it was 10-14 before the half, you know, and we had an opportunity to go down there twice. And like you said, we ended up with one field goal. You know, why? Instead of wasting all that clock, I think we still had 2 timeouts, and like, at least try to get some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and see what happens, you know, call some good plays, you know, have trust in your team, but to just run it 3 times and just waste all that clock and just be like, all right, yeah, cool, we're just gonna take a field goal. It's like, come on, man, against a team like this, like how you said, I think they left them with 5 seconds left, and that's still enough time for them to come out and do some shit.
More than enough.
Yeah. So it's like I mean, I get it even when you're playing a high-powered offense, but still, when you have the weapons that we got, you gotta try and go for it and make something happen. You know, you can't just be happy with taking a couple points on the board and saying, okay, we're close, we're still in it. You know, like, nah, fuck that. You got to keep your foot on the gas and show that aggressiveness and know that, you know, we're just gonna keep this up the whole game, you know, and by doing that, I think it shows a sign to the other team that it's like, all right, if we get them in a spot where they might be a little worried about it, they're just going to fold back, you know, and I don't like that. I don't like that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and you know, this team ain't the type to be fucking trying to come from behind. You know what I mean? This ain't that type of fucking team to be doing it. And that's why I said it serves you. It serves you better to be aggressive in that first half, because then you can do what the fuck you really want to do, and that's run the ball in the second. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you're aggressive in that first half, because in that first, you had them on their heels, and they were like, okay, this motherfucker's making throws, he's making deep throws. But when they came out in the second half, they made their adjustments. The defense for them calmed down, and they were like, all right, bro, we're gonna make him look like a rookie. We're gonna change this here. That's what I'm saying. You let them settle in. Yeah. And fucking build their defense in the second half and then make their adjustments. When in the first half, you already have them on their fucking heels, bro. You might as well attack. Once you attack, and whatever happens, you fuck around and score a touchdown. Now in the second half, they got to stop the run. And when we got a lead and we trying to run the ball, that's when we're better, bro. So
it's right
now we ain't got the type of shit.
We literally had control of the game, and we were playing our kind of football, you know, like we scored a touchdown. We got in there and we kicked the field goal. We were stopping them. I think we even got a turnover on downs before the end of the second half. And
it's
then
not much the defense can do.
And then all of a sudden we went from playing our game to, like, exactly how you said, I can't even pick a word that fits it any better than conservative. We went from playing our game and playing aggressive to conservative Jesus right before the half, and then we went to playing their game, you know. Yep. And Tyreek started getting the ball, and you know, he started doing what he does, and it's just like, you know, exactly, we fell into what they wanted to do, and we had to come from behind. And like how you said, we're not that type of team, especially with a rookie quarterback, especially with a running game that's struggling. Like, there's no way we can exchange field goals for touchdowns and expect us to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, we ain't that type of squad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, now, like, with better quarterback play, I'd argue, like, yeah, we might be that type of squad. You know what I mean? Like, if you're talking about more dynamic quarterback play, yeah, sure. We'd be like, okay, fuck it, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? We down, let's go down, score, we do what we do. But because we got the type of weaponry. That's the shit that pisses me off, really. Because you see all these guys on this team, all right? And I'd argue to you, I already got my fucking list of what the Raiders need to do in the offseason, bro, in this goddamn order. 1, you get a quarterback. 2, you get a goddamn D lineman, an interior D lineman.
Interior.
3, you get a motherfucking corner. That's my 3. That's all I want. After that, and then we can fuck around with the offensive line with 4. There you go. You know what I'm saying? We just sign a guard or whatever. But whether it be in the free agency or the draft, those are the 4 things the Raiders need to do. Once they do that, they straight.
Yeah, no, facts. I think you hit it on the head right there with interior D. Like we've had some flashes, you know, Bilal and Tillery and all that stuff, but they ain't they're kind of you know, like that they're not that guy that we need to cause a little bit of pressure to have them move out to have Max have a better chance and shit like that. You know, they have their splashes and you know their plays and stuff like that, but we don't have nothing consistent. You know, we don't have no interior D linemen where the other offensive coordinators like, all right, shit, we got to get the ball out quick because they got Max on the edge, this dude on the inside. Like, we don't have that, you know. So I think interior defensive, and I don't think we've had that in a long time. So I think like that's really, really important. And I think that has to be either 1 or 2. Like for me, it has to be there. You know, like I'll be happy with 2, and I'd be happy with a quarterback at 1, or I'd be happy with fucking, you know, depending on who's there, obviously, you know, and that's another show and that's another talk. But I mean, obviously,
depending on spicy this offseason. This offseason gonna be spicy, boy, because honestly, right? Like I said, I'm ready to remove the interim from your boy Tag, right? I'm making him the head coach. And with him and Champ Kelly, I smell them motherfuckers gonna make the right pick.
I mean, let's see how he comes up. Let's see how he comes off his first loss, and it's gonna be a hard loss to come off of because we got Kansas City.
You gotta play KC, bro. Like, so
you
it's
know
like,
what I'm saying. So you can't really like be down in the dumps too much. Like, all right, this is what we did wrong. This is what we could do better. Yeah. And now we got an even tougher team. That's a divisional rival next week. You know what I'm saying? So
from a coach like this, right? I smell the message already. I smell the message because the message is like this, right?
We're starting to put it together though. Milk of BZ, you're right.
Yeah, facts. I smell the message, and the message is like this. Yeah, we lost this game. I smell the players are gonna be like, but we there though. You know what I mean? Like, we're fucking there. And now it's time to put this shit together. Like, I feel like this only gonna piss them off to be like, all right, bro, we gotta go harder. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta do more. Like,
being that close and that many turnovers.
Anybody that's been on my channel, you know what the motherfucking word of the season is more, bro.
Yep.
With the defense, bro. Shit, if I'm in the defense room, I'm sitting there, bro. We gotta get another turnover. Yeah. We gotta do something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's always more to get. And of course, the offense can say that. Of course. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think they'll come off prepared. But definitely, like you said, it ain't no question. Like, when we going into the offseason in the motherfucking in the draft, yeah, it's a quarterback and we need a fucking D line. Enough more of that D line shit. You know what I mean? And I want to keep Patrick Graham. I really do.
Like how you said, you know, I honestly think like corners and stuff are a better commodity to get, like, you know, out of the draft, and like someone like Sauce, you know what I'm saying, like someone that has potential, maybe not that high of potential, but to still kind of focus on the defense and the cornerback, like you said, you know, then picking another running back or a wide receiver or, you know, something like that. Because I think we can get, you know, a good running back in like what, you know, the fourth, or we even still have some good. I mean, we still have Britton Brown on the IR, you know. So
that's easy to grab. That's easy
because I mean, it's hard to say if Jacobs is going to come back. If I know he wants to come back and
off of this, because he just Homie just froze a little bit. But off of this, right? I'm gonna say it like this. Everybody that's on the channel, I can already smell it, bro. I already smell what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Is grab a quarterback in this motherfucker and get that D line and defense together. Because that's where we at right now. You know, am I pissed about the loss? I'm not pissed. You know what I mean?
I don't know if Josh Jacobs comes back.
Oh, you definitely kind of froze. You froze a little bit. You froze a little bit. So I was holding it down a little bit. But what was you saying?
I was saying that if O'Connell doesn't work out and we do have to take a quarterback in the first round, like that's money, you know. So I don't think Josh Jacobs comes back if we do have to do that.
Well, but think about this though. But think, you number one, you're not going to pay Aiden a lot. You're paying Aiden peanuts because he's a fourth round. Now, when you get that first round, yeah, that's money. But you now have a rookie quarterback. You got one rookie quarterback and one fourth round quarterback in the second year. That's no money. Like the quarterback room ain't making shit for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like in the grand scheme of things. So
yeah, that's true.
That frees up some bread for us to now be like, all right, bro, we're here. You know what I mean? Because first of all, you got to get Jimmy off the books. You're gonna have to get Jimmy off the books.
Yeah, but I don't think he plays another snap this year. Hopefully not, because he has that injury clause.
You get him the fuck out of here because next year is gonna be whoever the fuck you draft and Aiden as your QB2. That's the QB rule. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But you go from there and all that. That'll free up money for Jacobs. That'll free up money for us to sign more defense. Like I said, bro, I want Patrick Graham to stay under any circumstance. Under any fucking circumstance.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to change on this defense except up more, get better, like how you said.
Get better, bro. Just more. Just add. Just add pieces. You feel what I'm saying?
Like
this shit right here is time. You said what?
I said I totally agree with you. The way Patrick Graham, the way the defense is playing under Patrick Graham, I don't want him to go anywhere neither.
Bro, this shit is prime, bro. They understand the scheme. These motherfuckers are playing fast. Now all I need is just a big boy up front that's gonna get to the goddamn quarterback. That's it. It's maybe another motherfucker on the edge. Now I won't say that. I noticed a couple snaps. They started playing Tyree down there in that middle, now in that interior. He looked pretty good. If I do add, I'm not gonna say he looked amazing.
Tyree in the middle?
Yeah, he got some push, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He got some push.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they lined him up in the inside a little bit. He kind of got some push, bro.
I mean, he's if he could put some weight on, I could see him being. I could see him being in the middle because he's a big dude. You know, he's tall. He got a long wingspan, and he's one thing I have seen from him. Like I know a lot of people, especially in our chat, giving him a hard time and stuff, and I don't see the seventh overall pick talent there, and I don't know if I ever will. But I kind of do see someone that can be a decent, like maybe backup or somehow come into his own like 3-4 years down the line, because he is starting to learn to use his arm length a little bit more. And there is sometimes where, you know, he does do his job and stop the run and, you know, and fill his gap and stuff like that. So he knows what he has to do. He's just having a hard time doing it, you know. So I don't think he'll ever be that seventh overall fucking talent, though. That's just me being honest.
We will see. You know, I do think that
if he could put some weight on,
I think I'll properly know next year. All I say is that's all I keep saying. Like next year, I'll properly be able to tell y'all what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like that's just me personally. Like I feel like I have to honestly wait until next year to give you my proper assessment of how I think the career is gonna go, just based on the first little beginning of his career and how his shit started. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's starting off a little slow.
Yeah, you know, and then the circumstances, is, you know, but we talked about it. Yeah, you know, no Chandler Jones. No, you're supposed to have a different type of rotation. This is a whole mess. But so I think that I'll give him till year 2, but definitely it don't matter regardless. Like if there's a chance to get you some top flight talent, you fucking do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Regardless of it. And I think this is the type of coaching staff, this is the type of situation where this will now attract some players to be like, I want to play for that motherfucker. I want to go over there.
That's
I want to see how I can get that shit rocking because I see when they start having fun and I see what type of coach he is. And if we can really start winning, it's going to be out the fucking roof. You know what I mean? So I think players will definitely want to come play for him. We'll be straight, but it just matters now if that they can nail this draft. That's all that matters.
No, yeah, and that's facts. And like, I don't know how you feel personally about like them taking an injured player in the first round or in the past. Like, my biggest thing was, okay, we're gonna take a safety and we're gonna try to make him a linebacker, or like I don't even want to drop names because I honestly can't even remember it right now. Muse, I think it was some shit like that.
Tanner Muse.
And that's just one example. Like they've done it so much, and like I started really following the draft after we lost Mac and really seeing the players that are out there, and to see some of the players that we passed up on, like Montez Sweat, like, and this year, Jalen Carter. And like I even said it before, like I could see with everything that's happened in Vegas, with all the players having issues with, like breaking laws and being in trouble with the law and, being on the news and everything like that. Like maybe the Raiders just didn't want that anymore, so I could see why. But at the end of the day, like you can't pass up on talent that you see and is there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. So I really hope that we can nail the draft, because that's super big. Like if we can't get players that we can develop and we can hold long term, then we're pretty much just wasting everything that we're doing, because they end up going to another team where they end up at least doing their job and being somewhat decent. So
and that's the thing. We need to get some players in here that are going to be, one, properly developed, and some, like, get a coaching staff and all these people. Are we confident that this coaching staff can properly develop these players? And two, players that can come in and give a impact right away. You know what I mean? That's what we really need. And that's what this next draft
right away.
That's what the next draft is going to entail. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is the perfect situation for a rookie quarterback to come in here. It's perfect. You know what I mean? Now we're seeing obviously a rookie under center now, and he's having his struggles, but some you attribute his struggles to him only. Some of them shits. Like he holds, I don't know about that, but
I was about to say, I respectfully gotta disagree with you, Mr. Raider Nation, on that.
I don't know.
I mean, I gotta see the way the rest of the season goes, because right now, I get it. Harbaugh might be a better coach. I didn't mean to cut you off, Rundown. My bad. At the end of the day, like I get it. Harbaugh might be, a better coach, and he might have like more of that resume, but like we said in one of our previous shows, like some of that old coaching ways like doesn't work, so to find a guy that the players believe in and want to fight their ass off for, like did you hear Robert Spillane in that post game press conference with the actual Raiders and stuff? Like he's like, man, I want to fight hard for AP, and I don't want to let him down. I don't want to let my brothers down. Like that's the kind of guy you need in there, so it's hard to find that. I get it. He might have a resume and everything like that, but look at the way the players are playing right now. If we could come out at the end of the season more positive than negative, I totally disagree with going out and getting Harbaugh. I say give AP a shot.
Right. Like I said, I mean, I honestly did have them losing this game. Now, obviously, I'm always going to fuck around and give you keys to win, right? Because I'm always going to want the Raiders to win. And I'm always going to say there's a blueprint on how to beat a team, because there's a fucking blueprint on how to beat teams. But honestly, it's like I expected them to lose this game. You know what I mean? It's a game I thought they was going to fucking lose. And it hurts to see. It only hurts because you were close. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when
that's what I was just about to say.
Fuck around and snuck them. Just like Detroit. You could have fucked around and snuck them. You know what I mean? And got their ass. Boom. Dub there. You get Miami, another team you're not supposed to beat. A dub there. You know what I mean?
Fourth down stop on the goal line. Oh man, that shit had me hype as
These are games you fuck off. You know what I mean? You're fucking these games off. So now next week, do we have faith that we gonna win? Now we're at home, it's a little better. You know what I mean? But it's like still KC, bro. Like, and we know what the fuck KC do to us. You know what I mean? So
I honestly still think that this team can still go out there and beat any team that we play from here on out.
Yes.
You know, it's just we gotta play our game, and we can't, exactly like how you said earlier, we can't play from behind. You know, when we have those opportunities and we're right there in the red zone, we can't keep putting up fucking field goals. We gotta find a way, and we got too much talent, too much bodies, like everything that we have on this team, to keep putting up fucking field goals and have AJ Cole be our leading scorer. You know, like that shit ain't gonna work, especially when we're playing teams like Miami and Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know, and I get it.
Lost.
You know, Chargers lost.
Who the fuck they play? Who did they play?
Chargers lost.
Yeah, hold on now. I don't know.
What? Who were they playing? I don't know who they were playing. What Chargers lost?
Look at that right now.
That keeps us in second, no?
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, the Broncos play tonight, so they can't fucking win. They played the Packers. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And we beat the Packers though. So think about it. So we beat the Packers. They lost. It might help a little bit going down the road.
I mean, when we played the Chargers though, O'Connell was thrown out there in shit time, didn't have time to practice. You know, Mac fucking ate him for lunch and dinner, and then saved some for breakfast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Illuminor played really bad that game. Colton Miller played really bad that game. You know, and there was just too much to do in too little time to do it, and that's the best way for O'Connell is what I'm talking about. You know, and I mean, he did what he could, you know, and as many sacks as he's taken, I could see why he's a little skittish back there, you know. But it isn't. You said it earlier though. It's not like the line isn't giving him fucking time to throw it. You know, a lot of times where he's undecisive with his throw, there's a lane for him to run. There's a clear lane for him to run, pick up some yardage instead of it being negative. Pick up some kind of positive yardage.
And that's that's the shit that has been killing
like, you don't got to
me
be mobile to do that shit. You know, I get it.
And that's what's killing me in this whole entire year. You know what? You know what's crazy, bro? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I think Raider fans are just fucking hypnotized.
What's up, fam?
Shout out, but we're hypnotized by not having no mobile quarterback play, right? Because even before this motherfucker, Derek wasn't mobile like that. We not used to seeing what a mobile quarterback can do for an offense. Most motherfuckers don't know. So this is what I'm saying. Maybe some fans are naive to how much a mobile quarterback is going to open the flow of the offense. We're not saying we're going to come out here and immediately score over 30, but all we're saying is you'll be able to convert some of this shit that he's just sitting back there patting the ball, not knowing where to go, right? And instead of just taking off, like you said, in the open lane, he's going to sit there and continue to backpedal and pat the ball and try to find somebody because he don't have no mobility.
I mean, it's the way the NFL is going nowadays, you know, like you need to have that. I mean, what this is, every team almost runs it now that has a quarterback has a little bit of a mobility is the RPOs, you know, so you got that run pass option where the quarterback could run it, he could pass it, you know, or hand it off, or let the play develop and see what it is, you know.
RPO with Jacobs, Devontae over top, Jacoby with Mayer, with Tucker, Renfro. Come on, bro.
Tucker.
You add the element of a quarterback who can actually get the fuck up out of there. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? That's what it's missing. That's what we're missing.
That's what this offense is missing. Yes,
that's what this offense is missing. And obviously, yes, we're gonna upgrade the offensive line. Obviously, you know what I mean. But we're not gonna sit here.
Every single play, they're double teaming Devontae. You know, every single play.
We're not gonna sit here and fucking act like, oh, you know, this is a offensive line problem, and this man, as soon as he hits his back foot on the drop, he gets sacked. No, stop it. That's not what's going down. We all know that's not what's going down. So I'm not gonna give him that excuse. I think Aiden O'Connell had plenty of time to throw today, bro. Plenty of time to get rid of the ball, plenty of time to find
Leo
open
said
receivers.
AOC's feet felt like stone. I bet. It looked like that fool's feet was stuck in mud back there. That fool was just
bro. This man slower than molasses, bro. Slower than molasses. And that's the sad fucking part. It's slower than watching paint dry. But at the same time, it's like we said, you got to have a top 5 offensive line. And then I may argue to you that I think we need a different type of playbook. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not even saying like play caller, but
no, I like what Bo Hardegree's doing. You know, I like a lot of the
fuck up.
Yeah, a lot of plays, even some of the passes that I see O'Connell making that he throws it short, or like that one play that was intercepted. It seems like it's the right call, except for that one of Jacoby to the end zone. That wasn't the right call at all. But a lot of the decisions he makes are the right call. It's just not executed right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't want to say that this game wasn't his fault, because he made a lot of poor decisions this game. So I'm gonna put a lot of it on him. I ain't gonna put shit on the defense. I don't really think I saw anything other than the offensive line really not getting Jacobs going. Jacobs not going, I think, really hurt the passing game, you know. And I mean, Miami's defense, you know, fucking did what they had to do today. You know, I mean, they get paid millions of dollars to do their job as well. So, you know, we got to remember that's so another professional team over there, you know. But for as close for we to be in it, to be that close, like it does fucking hurt, you know, because it would have been a big fucking win for us.
Yeah, it would have been a huge win, huge confidence booster.
Shout out to Sam.
They made, you know, like you said, they did what they had to do. They made a rookie look like a rookie. You know what I mean? Like that's what they did. They made a rookie look like a rookie.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
But yeah, I mean, it was just it's not only that, it's just some shit. It's like the decision making at times, right? Ain't what you want it to be. You know, there are multiple times in this drive. I mean, what did we get? A fumble? What did the defense get? A fumble, and then the very next throw he threw an interception or some shit?
I think so.
Right, like that can't happen. You know what I mean? Like that's inexcusable. You can't fucking allow it. You know what I mean? Like you as a quarterback, bro, that's the situation where you need to orchestrate a drive and go down the field and at least get 3 points.
For the defense to give you extra opportunities, that many extra opportunities, and for us to come away with, like, I think points off of one. I think we got 3 points off of one of those turnovers. I think we had 3 or 4 turnovers. Like, yeah, you can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Yeah, no, fuck no. Like I said, like AJ Cole cannot be our fucking leading scorer. You know, when we're in the red zone, we can't take fucking field goals. When we're on a 4th and 2 and the goal line is 3 yards out, like, no, you know, like that shit is fucking inexcusable. And I get it, you know, like we tried, you know, Jacobs tried run that. I mean, they tried running it 3 times in a row, but there's I think we even said it, like, all right, you know, like stop the fucking run game. It's not working. We need to fucking, at least you're running it so much, try some more play action. Like try something, you know, like something fucking else, because this whatever you're doing right now isn't fucking working. And the defense got your number fucking all over it, you know. So I totally fucking agree.
Yeah, we lost this game.
How do you, I mean,
but I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The game was tough. We all know that, you know.
To be honest with you, Pierce is the only one that's gonna retain his job. Pierce and Champ. You feel what I'm saying? And we're gonna be completely honest with ourselves. I think Pierce and Champ are the only ones that's gonna retain the job. And I think that it's a new QB and it's gonna be a new play call. That's how I feel. That's what it's gonna be. New QB, new play call.
I mean, we got a lot of games left. You know, who knows what could happen? We got Kansas City twice. I think that's the most important thing. But I mean, I kind of like I kind of like the way the offense is looking under Bo Hardegre, and I don't want Patrick Graham to go nowhere, because I think this defense is fucking showing up and showing out every fucking week, you know? So I can't fucking praise the defense enough. You know, Spillane almost had another interception today. You know, I mean, only thing that I'm not liking from what I'm seeing is obviously Tyree and fucking Marcus Peters. He needs to sit down for a while.
Man, Marcus Peters couldn't tackle a fucking problem. That shit is bad, bro. That shit is fucking bad. Like at this fucking point, bro. I mean, he only there because there ain't no other motherfucking choice.
Shit.
There ain't no other goddamn choice. You feel what I'm saying? Like he has to play. So fuck it, whatever. But yeah, he pisses me off. I mean, Tyree played okay today. I mean, the defense did the fuck they supposed to do.
No, defense showed up.
They didn't even fucking be mad, bro. They did nothing wrong. You know, you held one of the highest scoring teams in the NFL to 20 points.
Yeah, no, that's correct right there. There you go.
Off of bye week where they had time. And I don't want to hear no Miami fans talk about we were lazy off the bye week. Shut the fuck up, because you was telling us you was gonna beat our ass. So what happened to that? You know what I mean? Like Miami coming off a bye week where they prepared for you and you holding 20 points, bro. That's beautiful. That's perfect. Yeah, just the offense ain't holding the end of the bargain, you know. So I argue to you that, like I said, I think Pierce is great. But
it even took a while for Tyreek to get going. You know, I don't know if they weren't looking for him or if we were just, maybe it was that Epps was in there, and then when Palomar went in there, everything changed. I don't really know, but I know in the beginning I didn't want to say anything out loud because I don't want to fucking jinx myself and shit. But I was just thinking like, damn, I haven't heard Tyreek. I haven't heard Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle didn't get a pass until Tyreek went out, you know? So, I mean, for our defense to do what they did in the first half, I wish they could have found the adjustments. And I honestly, I don't even want to put on the defense. I want to fucking put it's mostly on the offense. It's all on the offense because they had opportunities to fucking go down there, extra opportunities to go down there, and they didn't fucking execute. So no, yeah, I take that back. It's on the fucking offense and
it's on the offense, bro. Regardless, like I said, bro, and we just evaluating Pierce. He's cool. I'm cool. He showed, because, like I said, we're evaluating different things when we talk about coaching and quarterback. You know what I mean? We're saying that, okay, did he have the team prepared? We talk about the head coach. Did he have the team prepared? Check. All right. Now,
the pass
time management was spotty today, but that's something you need to learn. Was he good in the crucial spots where he needed to challenge or something like that? He had a good challenge today, so that's a check. You know what I mean? And did he make timely adjustments? He made fucking adjustments. Check on that. You feel what I'm saying? So he checks 3 out of the 4 boxes today for real. Yeah. So he's cool. But O'Connell failed his test. You know, because this was a fucking a chance for him to fuck around and, in our eyes, become the guy. You know what I mean?
I mean, like the first half is I don't want to say the first and second half is night and day because I don't want to put it like that. But I mean, that pass to Adams was nice. You know, it was right where it needed to be. Yeah, it was right where it needed to be. Like everything in the first half looked exactly kind of like how I expected it to be. It was going to be a hard fought game, and our defense was going to go out there and continue to do what they do, you know. And then all of a sudden, I think it was after, what was it? That first Tyreek Hill touchdown, I was like, shit, I don't want him to get going. And then I even said it in the group chat after that first Ramsey interception, it just felt like almost like a gut punch, like, oh, fuck. Like, I hope the rest of the game isn't going to go like this. And it continued to, it wasn't a big snowball, but it continued to get a little worse and worse.
I mean, but that's the thing. You let it continue. And then I know Pierce, this is the problem, right? Because Pierce said at the end of the first half, I just read one of the quotes. He said he wanted to protect the rookie QB at the end of the half. He didn't want nothing bad to happen.
No, fuck all that.
I'd argue to you this. If you need to think that about your quarterback, he's not the dude. He's not the guy. You feel what I'm saying? He's not the guy. Because with the dude you trust and the dude you think is the guy, what are you doing in that situation?
Yeah.
What do you do? Like in that situation, bro, if you have a guy that you believe in as a quarterback, you go say, all right, bro, go out there. Let's get this tub. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a minute, something left. Let's go, bro. Let's get a fucking touchdown. Let's go down there. If you talking about protecting and doing all that, nah, bro. Like, nah. It's just not the guy. And I'm not saying he can't turn it around, but like I said, it warrants that we draft competition. It just warrants it.
I mean, like you said, there's nothing we said Garoppolo isn't coming back. We already know that. I don't whether AP's here or not, I don't think Garoppolo's coming back. At least that he fucking better not. And Aiden hasn't done anything to be like, oh yeah, you know, this is your job. This is your job. Like, you know, we're gonna bring in some guys to back you up. Like, nah, fuck all that. You know, like, yeah, you won us 2 games. They weren't against high-powered teams. I get it. We were coming off like an interim, and the Jets was a really big win because that's a good defense. We went from playing a really good defense to a really good offense, and it just shows that if we can't put up points to keep up with these teams, this is what's going to happen. We could keep it close, but if we can't put up points, I mean, what we expect our fucking defense to do everything? Like, I mean,
yeah, and I actually agree with you, Leo. I definitely think we should have put up 3 right there.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's why I put it up there. I agree with that shit too, you know. And the
put a 3. That's another one that I was iffy on. But if you let me think, because what was our final? So that gives us 16 though, right? That gives us 16-20. But I mean, regardless, you still got to score a fucking touchdown though. You know, like that's the thing. Regardless, you're still gonna have to score a touchdown because you're gonna be down by 4 points. Now it'd be different. If we was only down by 3, I'd be like, all right, cool. But
I'm not mad at the call. I'm mad. I didn't see the end of the game because I was up here getting like everything ready for the stream, but I had it on super loud downstairs and everything, so I could hear what was going on. I just couldn't see it. But once I heard that second Jalen Ramsey pick and all that shit, I was just like, yeah, I already knew the game was over. You know, so. But at the end of the day, I'm still not mad at the team. Yeah, I'm still not mad at the team though. Real shit though. I'm still not for them to put up 70 on the fucking Donkeys and we held them to 20 with a rookie quarterback and we only lost by 1 touchdown. Yeah, they could fucking suck a left nut if they ever want to talk shit again. I'm like, bro, I think we did fairly good, you know, and if O'Connell would have did just a little bit better the way he's played in the previous weeks, I honestly think this game could have went into overtime and maybe even, you know, we could have won by 3 points. But
bro, I'm looking at this shit analytical. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even like emotional about the shit. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? Like, we fucked around, and evaluated what we need to evaluate today. It was good assessment. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm Mark Davis for real, of course I want to win games. But if I'm Mark Davis, I'm figuring shit. I'm sitting there evaluating. I'm like, all right. You know, like, team was ready, team prepared, but a little something here and there. Now I'm telling you, maybe a different offensive coordinator, maybe, but because I'm like this. This is why I say this. I'm like, if Bo Hardigree gets to design his own shit, how is the scheme gonna look? Is he gonna follow the McDaniels blueprint like he's doing right now? Or is he gonna change the shit up completely?
I mean, do you think he's doing it because he said it when they interviewed him that they're not really gonna change it up a whole lot because they're in the middle of the season. To change the whole playbook would be kind of fucking stupid right now, you know. So I see why, you know, he's having to run off of it, but to see some of the decisions he's making and to see some of the plays he's calling at the times he's calling them, it's like, all right, dude, like I could totally fucking agree with that. We just didn't catch the ball, or it, you know, like our line didn't fucking hold up, or, you know, whatever it is. Some of the plays, exactly. And that's another thing, you know, like exactly like how you said. I don't want to fucking hear shit about anybody saying that the line wasn't giving Aiden O'Connell enough time to throw the ball. He had time to throw the ball. Like I said, there was even lanes for him to fucking run and pick up a few yards if he chose to, but he wanted to throw it. He pump faked it, and after the first fake, he panicked and he didn't he tried looking for a way out, and he just didn't know what to do. You know, you could see it in his eyes. You know, he was flustered. he wasn't comfortable. You know, he took a lot of sacks. He's been taking a lot of sacks. You know, so I could see why he's a little uncomfortable back there. But at the same time, like I've also seen him fucking stick in that pocket and make that throw
Yeah,
and
he's done a
deliver
couple
that
things.
fucking, you know, like that one that he did last week to the Jets with Devontae Adams had a defender on top of him and below him, and he put that shit on a fucking line and put that shit right where it needed to be, you know. So I've seen him make those passes.
Yep.
I just think it got the best of him today, to be honest. And we saw the rookie side of him, like
I believe,
I
yeah. This
think
this was
Mr.
a
Raider
game.
Nation said that.
Even you know, even in the wins, he had some mistakes, but this was the full on rookie game. This was the game, you know, and obviously with
This is
these
where we
with these
saw it.
quarterbacks, it's gonna get worse before it get better. That's just what it is with quarterbacks at times. Now maybe you hit on one and he's just out the gate like that. But it definitely it gets worse before it gets better. You know, so these are things that I think we just going to roll with. Like I said, I'm not in no way, shape, or form do I sit there and be like, oh no, he needs to get out and we're bringing Jimmy in. If somebody's saying that,
no, fuck that. No.
We live and die with the rookie mistakes, bro. This is what it is. That's what we signed up for the rest of the season. And
this is what I asked for. This is what I asked for.
Yeah,
I wanted to see him the rest of the season.
We said this. We was like, okay, you know, we're gonna live and die. That's just what it is. So, you know, we okay with that. Whatever mistakes he makes and what they make, bro. But I mean, what's your final thoughts on it, man? What's your final thoughts of everything you saw?
I mean, my final thoughts, I was just about to say right now, like Turf said it best, you know, shout out to the ultimate Raider fan. AP ain't gonna go the rest of his career undefeated, you know. There's gonna be a loss, you know, and I don't mind a loss to Miami. I don't, you know, especially if we would have got blown out, then I would have been pissed. But to see the game that they put up and to see the defense give the offense extra opportunities, and like you said, if we had that right quarterback, or if our quarterback was more experienced or a better quarterback, I see us winning this game 100%. You know, so to see that we're not there, but we're to know what we're lacking. I think I want to see how the team, AP, and everybody comes off this loss. I don't think they're gonna take it too hard. At least I hope they don't. Because especially the defense, they went out there and played a good game. Hopefully, O'Connell could fix up some of the things that he did. But I'm not mad at this game. I want to see a little bit better execution, I guess, from here on out.
Yeah, and that's it. You know, the good thing for me, final thing, like the team was fired. There's physical. You know what I mean? I put it like that. You know, the intensity was there. The detail was there in the second half. The adjustments was there. Obviously, there's a little ticky tack shit that definitely we could be doing better. But you know, I'm happy with what I saw as far as the effort and the intensity from the team. But I will say this, as far as the quarterback aspect, definitely needs to get better. No doubt about that shit. And you know, we just as we continue to build here, we're gonna see more and more what we need to have going into the next season. So, like I said, I'm looking at this analytical and evaluating. So far, in my evaluation, certain things good, but other things were iffy.
What you think about, before I let you go? I don't know if you got enough time, but thoughts on the game next week? We got Hefe KC in the chat right here.
Oh, I mean, if the offense play like this, then it's gonna be ugly. I mean, it's gonna be the same result. You know what I'm saying? Even if the defense play like this, it's just gonna be the same result.
He over there talking like they got a whole offense. All they really got is Travis Kelce. So
yeah.
But nah, I think I agree with you. You know, if I don't think our offense is going to continue playing the way it is. I have a feeling they're going to do what they need to do to take the necessary steps to, you know, fix the mistakes that were made. And I mean, we've seen it since Aiden O'Connell's been starting. Like, he's not going to throw for 400 yards. You know, they're relying a lot on Josh Jacobs. So I really hope, you know, we get Cole Miller back, and that kind of helps out this, you know, this run game. Because if Jacobs ain't breaking for 8 yards or more, the throwing game struggles a little bit. you know, but when he starts to break for those first downs and, you know, he's picking up first downs on, you know, 2nd and 10 or whatever, or, you know, he's picking up 8 yards on a 1st and 10, like that puts it opens everything up, you know, we all know that, you know, so I really hope the run game picks it up because I mean Jacobs is a good player and we know we have the O-line for it, and it's frustrating to see him not fucking performing the way they do the week before or the week prior to that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, and I agree. So I mean, it's imperative if we get the run game going. I mean, we'll see what happens, but definitely we're gonna break that down more definitely about next week. But as far as that, the offense got to show up, and if the offense don't show up, this is gonna be the same result. Mahomes gonna make a fucking play, and then something's gonna happen. You know, so that's just where we at right
now. Go ahead and you already know I ain't fancy. I don't got no moderator. Go ahead and shout out the people. Let them know where they could find you, what shows you got going on, date and time, all that shit.
You already know. After every game, catch me, CT. We here, man, breaking down live reaction. You can find me, boom, right there. Sorry. Boom, right there. Hit ready to run down too, right? If you want to hit me up, holla at me. Definitely. Talking that Raider football, you know, I go live damn near, you know, every week. We probably gonna do something tomorrow. We'll break down recap of the game tomorrow on my channel at the Raider Rundown.
Yeah, you know, I want to watch it again and really, you know,
gotta go through it, break down the recap, but that's what I'm gonna do, man. You know, I try to drop shit daily. So appreciate you, man, for coming on, man. Sharing
rundown. You already know what it is. Be in the group chat, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Man, you already know, man. I'll tap in, man. Everybody else, salute, man. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for everybody in the chat for showing up. You already know what it is. As for me, CT Dinero, Real Men Are Raiders. You catch me every Wednesday on YouTube, 7:00 Pacific Standard Time, and I do just a recap of the week, news that's gone on, the game coming up, whatever, you know, whatever is going on, you know. So that's every Wednesday, 7:00, Real Men Are Raiders podcast. I am CT Dinero. This is Real Men Are Raiders podcast. Thank you guys again for showing up. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys. I ain't nothing without y'all. Keep doing what you love what you do, and I'm out, y'all. Peace. Go Raiders.